I'm live and I'm alone. I'm in New Jersey. How's it going, everybody? Everybody, I think it's Greg. How are you? Well, anyway, I did speak to Dawn yesterday. She was in Jamaica, and we had a mediocre connection, but I could see the blue water in the background. It was really pretty. Anyway, today I think she's going to be. We had a mediocre connection. Oh, that's no fun. Anyway, today she's going to be, I think, in the Grand Caymans. I guess that's an island. I think that what the dealie was, they had to park the boat in the lot. They had to take like a littler boat to the shore, and I hope she gets to come online before this broadcast has ended. But anyway, I would have made it later if I had known it might have been a problem. So anyway, what are you doing, Greg? How's it going? I'm going to take a sip. Norton's here today. Norton the puppy. Hey, Norton. Norton's turning 2 this weekend. What are you going to get for your birthday, Norton? I don't know. What are you going to get? It's probably going to get a dog walk. You're processing inventory. Well, that processing could be good. You either are storing it away or listing it or selling it. Selling it's better. Fun, fun, fun. I actually had a few sales that I took care of. Hi, Virginia. How's it going? Oh, okay. Is she getting a massage, she said? Sounds nice. Jersey in the house. Anyway, you're thrifting? Okay. I'm jealous. Where are you going? Maybe we can meet up. I'd like to go. I'd like to meet up one day. I wonder if we can find a thrift store in between. Because I don't want to drive an hour and a half to the bins. There's a bins an hour away. I actually don't want to go to the bins because it's very tempting to fill a cart and fill a car and then fill your house. And then all of a sudden you have a hoard. And I mean, people say it's not a hoard if it's in a pretty box, but I don't have enough pretty boxes anymore. So I'm just stacking clothes over the boxes. Your honey hole. Ooh. Ooh. I have a Thursday church thrift store, but honestly, somebody knows eBay, and their prices are high. However, when they clear out stuff, the prices are good. I don't have the patience to go there all the time. Anyway, there's a very reasonable church across, I mean, like 3 blocks away from me. They're having a yard sale this weekend. I might check it out. They'll have really good prices, but they'll write it right on the top of things, and it's like, how can I sell this now that it has a case? Because you wrote on the case. Anyway. You've had 2 yard sales? That's good. And how were the yard sales? I didn't do a yard sale yet. We've been working on the front of our house, and so there's like pieces of storm door in the grass and various things of that nature. And we were going to install the storm door a couple days ago, but my threshold was rotten, so we're taking care of that. We're trying to make this house sellable, and hopefully that'll happen. I don't know why some websites say my house is worth a certain amount of money, because, you know, it's run down. I have deferred maintenance issues. So Shelby, hi Shelby, how's it going? You know, for some reason on my phone, I can't see anybody being blue. But when I did it the first time, flip-flops and lollipops, how are you? Welcome. You made $450. Wow. $450 is fantastic. I would be so thrilled. Hi, flip-flops, welcome. Can somebody call out who's not blue, and I'll make you blue? Yikes. I really am I'm going to say, I don't think you are. All right. And I feel the same way about Shelby. Where is Dawn? Dawn is, well, she's taking a cruise and she's in the Caribbean and um, she's getting off the boat and she's supposed to be online or with us when she gets to a, what do you call it, a dock, a pier, mooring. You know, she can't use her cell phone on the boat because there's satellite interferes, so she has to wait till she's off the boat. Aw, Pearl's here. Hi, Pearl. Let me know if you're not blue anymore. Say hi, and we'll see. A port. Okay. Yeah, they call it a port. I actually was operating someone's boat, and I said, "Hey, I'm driving it," and they said, "You don't call it driving." I go, "Well, it feels like driving, except the road is moving under me." I don't know why my phone won't let me see people as moderators. I find it strange. So, if I should have just said, if you're blue, say blue. Yeah, driving. It really was. I mean, it was a little bit like I think you turned the wheel. No, you have to kind of keep trying to like move the boat so it like because it'll start to go sideways. So you have to keep readjusting. It was a lot more. Thank you. It was a lot more like trying to stay away from banging into piers, ports, and docks. Somebody had a sailboat and they let me take over for a second, and I thought, this is disastrous. And after about 10 minutes, I'm screaming, please take this. I came very close to a pier, and it was frightening. But as you see, I'm still here. No humans were injured in the course of me operating sea vessels. I mean, it was fun. I just don't think it's my thing. Back in the day, my friend had, it was probably like a 23-foot boat, and we took it to the New York harbor, and it's very choppy if you go a little past like, the Statue of Liberty. And we just stopped moving for a while, and you know, I started to get motion sick, but normally I'm okay. I used to love to go deep sea fishing, they called it, which meant like we drove. We went an hour into the water and dropped lines. Hey Jane, how's it going? Hey Mark, how's it going? We're waiting to see if Dawn, I have to keep an eye up here. If she, actually, she probably could let herself on. We have, she's my managing moderator. She's like my co-host, so she can come on when she wants. So I'm just trying to make up stuff to say. So, Jane, have you found any more nice opals lately? I'm going to dig around in my boxes and see what kind of opals I have. I think I bought a lot of things called, they used to call it mosaic type opal, or little ground up pieces that they put into an epoxy resin and called it opal. It's natural opal, but the matrix is not, the matrix is not opal. I also bought doublets and triplets. Oh, we could talk about it another time. I don't know why it is that people messenger me while I'm on, but I will. I'm just going to write online and get out of there. Okay, here I go. No, I lost me. You would think that I have never operated a phone before. I just found out that I could move the icons on my phone. Well, icons for not the phone, on the iPad. So I could make my page the way I like it. Oh my. Hey, live or live. Are you live or live? Li- Lifestyle, like lifestyle, or are you live like Olivia? Let me know. Are you? Let's see if you're blue. No, I removed you. I added you. Okay. Was Mark blue? I can't tell who's blue. Anyway, so Norton is turning 2. We're going to take him on a little ride. We're going to go walk in the park, and there's a park near here. Sometimes they do controlled burns and we can't go in, but I hope they don't, because Canada gave us enough of a controlled burn. That was terrible last week. We had so much smoke and smog, and I feel really bad for Canada. They must have lost a lot of trees. It was terrible here. I can't even read what she said. Someone else say something so I can. Oh, show for Olivia. Welcome, Olivia. Happy Thursday. So, any good Mark? Any good storage units? How's it going with that? Tell us. I always wanted to do that. I feel like I'm at this point like kind of weak. I don't have like good upper body strength, and my wrists are kind of weak. It's hard for me to move furniture. Tony says I have to help him with something, and I start flipping out. Because one day it was like getting that dryer off his pickup truck, and he says, can you like help me get it down? I go, help you as in guide it or lift the weight of it? Because I can't. I have a hard time with a 40-pound bag of dog food. So let's see. Did y'all know Jason Momoa's dad is part of the catamaran tours in Hawaii, and he's actually on the catamarans with you? That's nice. So you get to see his dad. Is his dad good looking? Hi, Maury. How are you? It's been the worst wildfires for a century in Canada. Well, that's sad. It was so bad that I was just relieved when it stopped, because it smelled terrible for us. I mean, it smelled like there was a bonfire in your yard and there was smoke everywhere. And when it first started coming, I didn't even know how bad Canada was, and I didn't know that the smoke could drift. But what I did know was that smoke was like wafting over. I live at the foothills of the Watchung Mountains, and it was like wafting over the hill, and it was filling up the area where we live, like in our yards, and it smelled so acrid and bad. And then it started like coming in the house, made your eyes sting. Everybody looked like they were indulging in other things I'm not going to mention. Yeah, the moving, we don't have them. I'm going to have to order some, because I have all these, like, I still have the old TVs upstairs. When I moved in here, every room had a TV that had the big backs, and they weigh so much that I'll probably just like throw a dog bed on the floor and push it, because I don't even know. I mean, I can't, there's no way I could lift them. I could lift, some of them they're just so heavy. My ex once picked up a big TV that we had, and he was going to go put it in the basement, and he put such a big hole in our wall. It was terrible, because he just said, oops, sorry. I'm like, now I have to fix that hole. Both West and Eastern Canada are burning. People are being evacuated. Is it still happening? Wow. So what's the beverage of choice this morning, people? Let's do a survey. I had a cup of coffee, and now I'm on the diet Pepsi. And I'm only drinking diet Pepsi because it's on sale for like a little bit less than Diet Coke. And these days we're looking for deals. So let's see. Hi, Yvonne, MKT, who I couldn't remember your name for about 6 months. I don't know what's wrong with me. Cajun Roots is here. Johnny's having a special celebration for his birthday. And I don't know, a gazillion followers. I think that's tomorrow. Sorry. I want to come. I want to come and support you. Johnny's been very supportive of the resale community. I was around when I think he turned 300 followers, and he had a free gift of a scale. And I don't know if you're still here and you remember, but I won that, and it's what helped me do auctions online because I didn't have to have a scale for Poshmark. Hi, Donna. How are you? Donna is Dawn's sister. Donna Zering. I don't know how to say your name. Let's just call you Donna. Donna Z. No coffee yet. Go get some. Go get some coffee. Your birthday is unknown. But you know you were born in 1955 on a Thursday. Okay, well that narrows it down to 52 possible days. Yeah, it was bad, the Jersey. I mean, Jersey said it was bad for 4 days. So that's another thing I wanted to mention. Tell me, Jersey, how is the traffic in your area? Has it spilled over to other roads? Because one of the I-95 is one of the major shipping and traveling routes across this whole area. And a truck crashed into an overpass just outside of Philadelphia. And they were saying that day it caused 3-hour traffic jams because they had to reroute people, and the people that were already really close to it, they like almost had nowhere to go. So unfortunately, the truck driver passed away, and it's just so sad. Such a sad story. But anyway, we were going to start looking in Pennsylvania for our new place. And every time we go into Pennsylvania, there's some kind of, sadly, truck that's broken down or on fire or some sort of truck incident. And Tony always gets like, he's like, I hate Pennsylvania. And when he said, where do you want to move? I go, I want to move to Pennsylvania. He's like, why? The whole road collapsed. I heard that the top road collapsed, but I didn't know that the bottom road. I don't watch the news enough because I find it very repetitive. Not that I'm not repetitive, but I don't need to watch other people being repetitive. It's so sad. So who's this? So Yvonne's trying to put out more videos. Good for you. No Wi-Fi in the middle of the ocean. Well, this was the thing. The ship works on satellite signals. And so the plan for having internet on the boat was going to cost almost the price of a cruise. So she decided to just do outside the boat Wi-Fi for her phone, like international Wi-Fi. And so that's what she did. So as soon as, I'm sorry for laughing. I just saw Jennifer's comment that the bottom can't collapse, but I bet it can if there was like a sinkhole or something. So look up. What? What's wrong? What do you see? Am I looking down too much? I don't even know. Oh, look up at the comments. Okay. It's horrendous. It's I-95, the main artery through Philly. The trucking company is being investigated for lack of maintenance. So many lack of maintenance stories are causing catastrophic incidents that those, the trains that derailed in Ohio, the 2 times it happened, like almost within a month, it was a maintenance issue. I know I'm missing comments. All right. It's hard being Dawn and Suzy at the same time. But anyway, Yvonne is saying she's drinking nasty Nescafe with a dash of cinnamon and vanilla and Swerve. Yvonne put out a fun video this morning. I'm going to go have to check it out. Well, I'll check it out later. You can put the link if you want. Life gets this busy, videos get delayed. I started to try to do shorts, but I kind of ran out of shorts. And we'll see what happens. Imagine in Cali, we had those fires. It felt like doomsday, dark skies for months. It's sad. Where is Dawn? I don't know where she is. She's supposed to be, I think what happened was she's in the Cayman Islands, and at the Cayman Islands, the boat is too big to be at an actual port. So they have to take a transport boat. I don't know, it's not a dinghy, but it's some kind of transport boat to the port, the pier, the point of demarcation. And she said that's where she was going to hook into us. So let's see. Missing comments. Oh, that's terrible. Pearl said the wine industry is getting affected. Grapes will taste like burnt wood. Ugh. Barbecue grapes. Not so. Doesn't sound appealing. I don't really drink wine. I got a lot of wine for my wedding, meaning gifts of wine, and I don't drink wine. So I wish I could sell them at auctions. I don't think I can. There might be a special wine auction, but I'm not driving into New York City to do it. I still probably have about 12 bottles downstairs. Not using. Oh, it's so sad. I should scroll up even more. Let's see how much I can scroll up to. I can scroll up to people are saying hi. Liv, Olivia, Yvonne, Shelby, right from Johnny's. Hi, Johnny. We said that. Oh, Colleen, OG, 2 Lions Finds. Hi, how's it going? Pearl says she's still in bed. Jane saying she's not in a danger zone. That's good. Thank you. Thank you up there. Oh, do you want me to come at 10? They open at 10. You guys can thrift with me. That's what you wanted me to see. Where is it? Just tell me the town. Oh, you can come on at 10. Yes, you can. You're perfectly fine. I probably can drop the link and you can come in. That'll be fine. I'd love that. And then she's saying there were helicopters. How about that? I'll just drop the link. Should I drop the link now? And if anybody wants to come in, let's see if I can do this. I'll invite guests. Copy. Oh, how could I do that? Oh no, do I have to upgrade? I can have 6 people. It says copy. How can I put it in the new comments? I cannot. Let's try over here. This is it. Like, try to teach me how to actually. I'm surprised I'm actually. I'll post a comment. Ooh, there we go. Did it make it? I think I did it. If anybody wants to come in and say hi to me. I won't keep wanting to say us, but it'll be me today. And just please be wearing clothes. That's our biggest requirement. We don't care anything else. We don't want to see anything private. That's between you and the mirror. Or the shower. So Jersey, did you hear what I said? You can come on. Hey, Purple Wings, how's it going? Jane lives in Canada, but I think she's answering. British Columbia. I just sent a package to the lower part of Alaska, Juneau, and I was thinking it's alongside British Columbia. It's so far away. Okay, can I highlight? this? If I highlight that, can you press on that and come in? Who wants to come in? G can't because he's only wearing his birthday suit. Okay. G isn't G rated? G, come on. I'm sure you own a pair of shorts and or a very, very long t-shirt. That would be fine because we'll only see the top. Oh no, what happened? I took the link away. Ugh. Well, you know, I've only been going live for probably a year. You would think that, but on my channel, not as much, obviously. Guests, invite guests, copy. Don't leave me. It's like, I don't know how anything works. Is that it? It didn't post. Okay, so Purple Wing says, Suzy, she's doing good, still recovering. Do you want to remind us what was wrong? While I try to put the link in for people to come on, like Jersey Lisa. Guests. We'll pray for you. Okay. I almost pressed end. That would have been fun. So I remember when I was watching Victoria the other day, and she goes, I don't even know what to say anymore. You guys have to help me out. Talk to me. And it's kind of hard to just, I mean, I can ramble, but I need a subject. So, yeah. Purple, tell us what was wrong. Because, she said she had a cyst removed from under a tendon in her right ankle. Okay, well, that must be painful. I hope you feel better. I don't want to get, I have another cyst brewing in my back. And I've had a surgery on my neck and my back for these things. And I'm hoping they could just do it in a doctor office and I don't have to go under anesthesia, general anesthesia. I don't mind a couple shots. I mean, so much. All right. Well, we hope you feel better. We're praying for you. Oh, Jane says she lives near a lake that she could see the United States from. That's nice. Are you near Saskatchewan is not. Are you near Banff? How far away are you from Banff? I mean, I think Saskatchewan's pretty flat, and then there's Canadian Rockies that are supposed to be gorgeous. I want to know where we can go to see the Northern Lights. Maybe. Because we were thinking we would try Canada. We were supposed to do that for our honeymoon. We wanted to go and look at the Northern Lights. Now, obviously, you have more of a guarantee of seeing them the closer you are to the Arctic Circle. Now, Arctic Circle means you can't just put on boots. You need special boots because the temperatures could be like 30 below zero. And I'm thinking, I've never ever, like I sit in my living room and I'm cold from air conditioning and it's like 70 degrees. What am I supposed to do? I'm thinking at one point, if they had like trains that had glass ceilings or if they had buses that had like glass ceilings, I would love to go. But I don't know. Okay, I think I see a guest. The church thrift shop and Jane, invite. Wait, I don't need to invite. How do I get you in? Add to the stream. All right, hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going good.
So Harold just showed.
My,
Hi, Harold. I'm sorry.
I, I just wanted to cut in on you about all this old weather.
Okay, tell me.
Well, just a second. I have two things going in my head: my voice and a repeat here. So I'm trying to figure it out. But it gets to -40 here in Saskatoon. Yes, you need better boots.
What did you say? It gets to be -42?
42?
How do you? Okay, like you must have a phone and a computer on, and one is coming through. Like you have to mute the one that you need not necessarily hear from. So
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. Just give me a second.
yeah, you're getting lower on that device. So maybe the other one. She was irritated by selling her classic car. Okay. Well, I hope you get a good price, Pearl. I don't hear Jane anymore. Do testing.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
I can hear Lisa. I don't hear Jane.
Okay, I'm going to go into the thrift store. What I'm probably going to do is put my mic on mute for a minute till I figure out what I'm doing with this phone.
Okay, we hear
that
you.
way, if Jane wants to come back in, she can. But I'll show you what I can find anyway.
Okay.
All right.
That'll be fine. Jane, say something.
Can you hear me now? but yeah, I'm still hearing.
Do you have Are you your headset is linked to your computer or your phone? Okay, so do you have your phone on or not?
No.
Oh.
Nope.
So it's something to do with the audio.
In my computer.
Sometimes when you're on StreamYard, you can go into the setup where it says mic, and you can push a button that says like lower the.
That's what I was trying to do. But
okay.
Anyways, I can handle it for now.
Okay.
So
we see a sidewalk in New Jersey. So everybody, that's what New Jersey looks like. Wait, now we don't see anything. New Jersey looks like, hopefully, we have so much in New Jersey. It runs the gamut from ocean to mountains. We have cities, we have farmland, and because our motto is the Garden State, we also have so we have mountains, farms, we have marshes, the sea. It's a really nice state. We do have a smelly parkway. Interesting. Pretty smelly. There's some refinery plants, and yeah, it doesn't smell good. So people call New Jersey the armpit of the United States, but if you really know New Jersey, you know it's gorgeous because you would have traveled in like 30 minutes away, 45 minutes away, and either jump in the ocean or climb a mountain. It's fine. It's nice. Okay.
that's good.
Yeah, I actually there's some areas near where I got married that have such rolling hills, and in the distance you see mountain ranges, and in the foreground you see farmland, and it's just so pretty to drive around. I love that look.
Yeah, it's flat, flat, flat here in Saskatoon. We got a long ways to go before we can get to any oceans or mountains.
So,
It's like
somebody was joking around that their sister ran away and they could see her for 4 days.
kind of.
I know, I laugh. It just sounds funny. It's like they knew she was okay because they could still put out the binoculars. Oh, there she is.
So, anyways, I just wanted to come on and say hi
Hi.
before I ran away because I gotta get going out of the house here right soon. So, you take care,
Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
and we'll talk to you again soon.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
All right. So here I am alone again. What happened to Lisa? We'll see. Let me see the guests. There's no guests. Okay. Do I need to drop the link again in the chat? Let's see. What was Jenna first saying about Lisa thrifting? Let's see what the thrift has today. Yeah, we want to see. We want to see what they have. Sometimes it's really. Bye, Jane. Good luck at the doctors. $74,000 is not considered high. My car is from 2007, and I just hit 50,000 miles. I think. Well, this year, so it's very low mileage, but it also doesn't have air conditioning, and the finish is starting to get a little, starting to show its age, just like me, starting to show my age. What can I do? You know, when you're old, you're old. There's just so much you could do without investing in a plastic surgeon. I have not had any Botox or lifts. I don't know why we all can't just feel comfortable in our skin, but you know, we're bombarded with pictures of, like, let's say Jane Fonda looking fantastic at 80. She looks better now. And so does, I think, Martha Stewart's in her 80s also. Actually, Jane Fonda's in her 80s. Martha Stewart turned 80. And didn't she do the cover of Sports Illustrated? I was like, she looks better now than she ever did. They must have had a really good filter. In today's world. In today's world, they want $10,000 for a 3. That's crazy. So I could probably make money on my car. I feel pretty optimistic. Tony had a very, very old truck that he got rid of, and he just donated it. So there was some guy that kept coming around trying to buy it, but he thought it was fishy. So he just donated it to a charity, which was nice, I suppose. But we really should get rid of one car and get. We have, like, he owns a tiny car, a truck, an old truck. He also has an 07 truck. And I have the 07 SUV, and we also have a very small car that he got right, like, about, it must be already like 8 years old, 8 or 9. To me, that's the new car. I actually think my car is the new car. That was the first car I ever got right off the showroom. And the salespeople were so aggressive with me, and I was such a sucker. I just sort of fell for it. I kept saying, well, I'm going to look around. And they said, don't look around. We'll just put you in the car today. And I said, well, I have a lot of crap in my car. I didn't even clean it out. They said, we'll clean it out for you. We'll put it in bags and throw it in the trunk. I was like, you got to be kidding me. And they basically just like, well, sign you up for financing. You won't have to, you'll have 0% interest or something. And before long, I was driving off with the car. It's like, and paid way too much. And, you know, I'm just using that car till it dies. But I would like a new one with air conditioning, or at least get the air conditioning. I tried to get the air conditioning fixed, boys and girls, and it didn't work. It worked for one whole day. That was sweet. Ella's here. Hi, Ella. How are you doing? She's so cute. Ella. Everybody says Ella. She's jumping in. She's probably jumping out. Let me know if anybody is not blue so I can smurf you. That's what I'm going to call it. Then you go, yeah, well, that's the thing. Pearl said somebody was looking at the car and then he offered $1,500 less. If you have a firm price, it's probably best to go ask a little above it because people are going to offer less. I mean, even I listed shoes at $40 on the marketplace and people offer me, well, people weren't offering anything. I made it 30 and now people offer me 20. And at some point I'm probably going to accept that, but I put it back up to 40 and was hoping I'll get an offer at 30. Hey, Glenn, how are you? Ella is not blue. Ooh, let's change that. Thank you, Jennifer. What is Miss Hayes doing? What's your new treat that you like? Because you said you were getting tired of chocolate one of the last times we were on. All right, Ella, I put her as a moderator. If she's still here, she could say hi or put a number in the chat and see. But she's probably gone. Well, that's my guess. Anyway, do you still like chocolate milkshakes? I've been making my own desserts by throwing fruit in a blender with a little water, frozen fruit, and a little sweetener. And I think it tastes really good. But, you know, I also eat keto bars for lunch. Those things are not that tasty, I'll tell you. I'm just using them because I paid for them and I don't want to waste food. Well, I don't know how much you were asking in the first place. I mean, if you were asking like 2,000 and someone offers you 1,500 less, that's insulting. But if you were asking like 100 grand, you know, there's wiggle room, perhaps, in their minds. Vanilla ice cream with rainbow sprinkles and Butterfingers. Well, I like the Butterfingers. I could live without the sprinkles. I don't think sprinkles taste like much. Once in a while, you get some chocolate sprinkles that actually taste like chocolate. But I like vanilla ice cream as well. I love, back in the day, they used to have that chocolate dip and it would make that like coating. And it used to me, taste good. Lately, it just melts the ice cream under and then it starts dripping. And then the top falls off and falls on the floor. You have to have it in a bowl. Hey, Kent, how's it going? Now, Kent has a whole bunch of animals. I know he has goats at least. I know there's dogs around his house. What else do you have, Ken? Tell us. I want to live. I have this like fantasy of living in a farm where there are animals. And Tony said, well, your animals are not going to be like farm animals. They're going to be pets. And I'm thinking, okay, what's wrong with the pet? Kent is not blue. Thank you. Jennifer, you want to come up? Is it still highlighted so you could come online? Or do I have to do it again?
Hey!
Look who's there!
I can't see the screen because we're on a tender going to Grand Cayman.
That looks so nice. Hi, Dawn. Missed you. It looks so beautiful. And your pictures.
It is beautiful and it's warm and it's windy and it is awesome. Marie is here.
Hi, Marie.
Hey, Gary.
Hi, Gary. DJ. How are you? Everybody was waiting for you, Dawn.
I don't have an issue because we're on ship time, which is 9:15. I don't know what time. Wait, I can't hear you.
I didn't say anything, but we miss you and we were waiting for you. So this is exciting.
Oh, yeah, it is. We getting off. We have to take a tender. Let me see if I can turn. I can't turn around on this thing, but so they let you off on a smaller boat to get to the Grand Caymans because they can't. There's no dock here, so they can't come in. So we have to get on another boat to get to the Grand Caymans.
Can you hear me at all?
yesterday in Jamaica. I'll tell y'all about that when I get back, but that was a fiasco. It was horrible.
Can you hear us at all?
I can hear you.
Okay, your sister's here, and she's saying, "Hey, Donna Marie and Garrett," and I think she would have said TJ as well.
Oh, hey Donna. Hey Jennifer. Now I'm a little bit in the shade, so I could see Pearl, Greg, Glenn.
Cheryl.
Hey, Kit. Hey, Cheryl. Purple.
Cheryl's saying she loves the water backdrop. It's nice.
Oh my goodness.
The
So
only
it's beautiful
I
in
have
blue.
soda. Sorry. Who's not blue? Oh, the water's blue.
Yes, it is.
On some ways, you hold the phone, it looks more turquoise.
Yeah. No, it's nice blue green.
Yeah, it's 10:15 here. I don't know what time it is.
Okay, so we're on ship time, which is Central Time, but I don't know what time it is here in Caymans. We have to leave it on ship time so that we know we get back on time.
Okay. Well, this is exciting.
So what's going on this morning?
Project Storm Door ceased because we were fixing our my threshold was rotten, so Tony had to like start fixing
I
that.
saw Operation Threshold.
Yeah.
So
But
I can see when you send me a text, a message, but I can't reply.
I thought Norton looked drunk last night, so I took a photograph and I sent it to you. And you could see his funny teeth in one of the shots. Did you see that? I don't know if you saw it.
I saw you sent one message, and then I didn't see after that.
Well, okay.
Wait, I'm gonna turn around and see if you see our ship in the background.
G said it's 9:17 in Cayman Island time.
Okay, then it's the same.
Okay.
Now we're getting off of this thing.
It looks really nice.
It is. It's beautiful.
I want to put my foot in ocean water. I guess I could do that in New Jersey, but
I guess you could, but it's not Caribbean ocean water, right?
No, it's not. I would have to fly all the way there, though. Well, that dinghy has a nice shade. Has a canopy. It's gonna be hot in the summer.
Wait, hold on. I'm getting off of this thing and it's squeaky.
I had fantasies.
I'm gonna turn y'all that way. Can you see the ship?
Oh yeah, there it is. That's your home for a week.
That's my home away from home. My grandbaby said, "This is my new house."
I had fantasies of seeing palm trees behind you. You sitting by the palm tree and sipping your Diet Coke from under the palm tree.
So my baby boy stayed on the ship. He makes me worry when I leave him. Now, granted, he's 24, but
Greg, I've done that, but I'm actually closer to the ocean now than the Hudson River. But it's funny. I used to put my feet in the Hudson River all the time, and then someone said, "There's so many chemicals in that water, you're gonna get you're gonna get like sick later on in life." And she said the C word, and I'm like,
no, we're not taking a picture. Every time you stop, they want you to take a picture. Oh, come on, honey.
Take a picture. Been here. Don't they know
we took so many pictures?
In the day before telephones that people have photographic opportunity.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Shelby's saying, "Hey."
No, thank you.
So is Kent. Kent and Shelby are saying hi.
Wait, I can't see. Wait, look, watch. All right.
Shelby, where do you live? Are you from the United States?
All right. Here's the view.
Oh, okay. It's nice. That's cute.
Isn't it pretty?
It is. I mean, the water looks fantastic.
What do we have to get in here?
He's squinting.
Dawn
went on the cruise with her family, and so So it's like all her children, and the one that's married brought his wife and the kids. So she's with grandchildren. So she's with,
Yeah.
there's
All right,
one,
guys.
I think there's
Suzy, I'm
one.
gonna have to hang up because we got to go through security.
Okay.
Bye, y'all. Love y'all. Hello to anybody
Bye.
I missed. I'll see y'all next week.
So you're not going to come back? All
I
right.
don't know. I'll try, but if not,
All right. See you next
all
week.
right. Bye.
Bye. So she went on a cruise with all but one child who works on the Mississippi River. Her son, and the rest, and her mom stayed home, and everybody, like I said, the other children, she has 6 children, so 5 children went, and the grandchildren. And wait, and there was another girl who didn't go, so 4 children went. Oh boy, I can't keep track when people have big families. So one of her daughters stayed behind, and one of her sons stayed behind. The daughter that stayed behind is married and has a child. So basically, it's the Trust Claire family cruise. I see that Donna didn't go because she was in the chat and waiting to see her sister. It's kind of sad. Like we talk every day, and we FaceTime every day. So I was missing Dawn in the beginning, and then my husband occupied me with home repairs. So I said early in the morning, pray for my marriage, because working with him is not easy. I have an actual funny anecdote to share. He's been doing entire renovation of his house, and so he was doing the flooring in the kitchen, and he had to pull away his oven, and it's a stove oven. They call it a range. So he pulled it out, and the gas line kinked. When he was trying to put it back, he saw that it was not right. So he had to jump behind and fix the connection. And then he coiled it up, and he jumped out, and then he saw that it still wasn't working, went back, fixed it. And then when he went to jump out, his pants got caught on the ledge of the window that's near there. And he said, I don't know what to do. I have to get out, but my pants are falling off. And so he decided to take the route of just get out of the hole. And he said he flashed the window. So I thought that was a funny story. And then he said he was so embarrassed. But it's off to the side of his house, so the only person I could have seen was his neighbor in the next house. And yeah, oh my. He just so yeah, he told me of that predicament. And it's like every day there's a new thing that's wrong. And at this rate, we'll be moving in Christmas time instead of the summer. So moon over Piscataway, New Jersey, because that's where it is. That was so funny. But so yesterday he was trimming some trees by my house, and I saw him doing this thing where he was hiking up his pants and pulling his belt tight. He said, I don't want the same thing to happen out in the street. And I'm thinking, well, yeah. He needs longer shirts, I think. Man, nothing is fun. Nothing is fun about this. It's like once you start scraping paint, you realize you need to do drywalling. Once you start, you like try to hang a new fixture on the ceiling, and then you think it's not level to the ground, and it looks awkward. It's just one thing after the other. And he's like, should I put it back? Like when he painted the walls of his kitchen a more neutral color, because it was a bright yellow, he made it a paler than butter color to just tone it down. And he's like, what should I put behind the oven? Should I put a backsplash? Not a backsplash, but what do you call those things? Anyway, some kind of he says, I could put like stainless steel on. And I said, don't do anything. The people are going to come in and they're going to rip out those cupboards, and they'll want to put on they'll put their own touch on the kitchen. So stop buying stuff. We're spending a lot of money on fixtures, and if they just rip them out, I'm going to be sad. Really sad, because we bought a pendant light for the dining room. I thought it was for the dining room, and 2 other pendant lights. And we're dropping 400 here and thousands there. He had to redo flooring, and he put up walls that are wood. He's an architect, and the finish has to be perfect. Usually, like, he'll be sitting in a restaurant looking, and I'll go, why? And he said, why is the window over there? Makes no sense. And he'll say, the trim, they didn't line the trim up. That's crazy. How could they have done that? Who would pay for that? And I said, I wouldn't have noticed if you didn't say anything. So, wow. So Pearl is selling a 77 Nova? Or is that just what Purple Winks was looking up? It's nearly $12,000 to $81,000. Now, a 77. I wish I had my 71 Plymouth Fury Custom still. I sold that thing. I'm sure I sold it for like $400. I'm sure it's worth more than that. $400 was like the magical selling price in the Bronx when I lived there. Everybody, if you made it 400 or less, people would take your car away from you. I sold one of my cars for about $2,000, but it was in the blue book was like 5,000 on it. Well, people usually want, a perfect car, but if you're buying a used car from somebody that's not a dealership, you kind of expect you're going to have to put in a couple of things, like maybe new tires or get the car tuned up in some way. Unless you're a mechanic or mechanical and you do work on your own car, which is another thing. I would never dream of doing anything to my car except like throw the hose on it. But Tony does so much stuff on his car. He had to replace a headlight on his newer car, and he said, I had to take the whole front end off. And I'm thinking, to change a headlight? So like they make it, like, let's say the repair could have been like you just snap off the headlight, change the bulb, snap back the headlight in, and it would be like a, let's say, $20, $40 thing. It becomes a 4-hour job. It's sad. It's just sad the way they're making things. He said, remind me to never buy a car that I can't just change a headlight through the front. And I'm like, okay. I'm wondering, Tony has since you're looking up prices, he has an 07 Chevy Colorado. It's a 4-door short bed. I wonder what the price is. How much can we get from it? But how much would a new one be? The new kind of car. I don't know. I'm scared. There's a woman on TikTok she does car deals for people. Like, you can consult her for $250 and she pretty much can save you $2,000, because she'll tell people, you don't have to pay that fee. You don't have to pay that fee. You don't have to pay this fee. If you're paying sticker price, you don't have to pay a lot of those fees. They're already included. I mean, they'll tell you, oh, we're going to undercoat it for $2,000. And you should just say, like, I don't want it undercoated. Take it out, Well, it's hard. It's hard. Everything, like selling anything, is difficult. We know, because we're in the reselling community. So, people want vintage things that are not used. It's impossible, So sometimes people are accepting of a little bit of use marks, and some people are like, nope, not gonna. And I was about to trash something, and Dawn was saying, don't throw it away. Someone might still pay for it, even with a little teeny chip or a flea bite. And I'm like, really? So So Purple was looking up her truck, and she said it could go for 23 to 120. Wow. Well, I just feel like, was 6,500 the price of the '07 Colorado? Or is 14,495 what Tony can get? Someone say yes. Which was the price of the Colorado? Because if it's like close to 15 grand, it's gonna. That's pretty good. I have an '07 Mazda CR. No, I forgot what it's called. It's a Mazda CX-7 with low mileage. I should find out what it's worth. I could look it up myself later. For my truck. Cool. Wow. It's really dirty. All he really needs to do is clean it up. And I mean, look, it's not in great shape. One of the tires, he keeps refilling a lot, and sometimes we smell gas, and, that's not great. But, we've been driving and driving and driving. It's not a rare car, you're saying? Okay. 77. I'm trying to remember cars from those days. I think I had it was a 1980. I had a Toyota from the 80s, and it actually, when it got stolen, it was already like very, very old. And I was like, why would someone steal such an old car? And but the guy, somebody said that if they drive the car through Mexico to Central America, that car's worth a ton of money. And I thought, that's insane. But
I'm back.
back.
I'm back.
It's interesting. You could just come right on. That's
I know. I have the power.
look at power. You have
So we sat down a little while. We in here. It's not a lot of stuff to do here.
I see a palm tree.
We have a couple.
Good. Yay.
We're sitting under a tent. There's only a couple shops here, so we came look. So my Tortuga rum that I usually buy is like really expensive now. So
They probably have it cheaper in Mexico.
let's see.
See if it's cheaper in New Jersey. I mean, Louisiana.
Well, they wanted to sell it to me for 40 yesterday, and I told them no, that was too expensive. I said I'd pay 30, and they said 35. So I walked away, and then they came running back and said 30, which was the deal because they're 46 here.
Okay.
So,
Pearl's trying to sell her car, and she's getting insulted that she's getting lowballed.
wait, what?
Pearl's trying to sell her car, and she's talking about she got lowballed before the person even came to see her.
Oh, that's terrible.
Somebody, Purple looked up the value of Tony's truck, and she said 14, like pretty much 15,000. And I think we would be doing like flips if we could get 12 grand for that car. That's a lot of money, because I know what he paid. He actually paid for it. He gave his brother money. It was his mom's car. But
I am, Greg, and I haven't been overeating. I wanted to, but I can't with that med.
The only one who eats the dog.
well, I wonder who would pay the most for cars. Just people locally. I wonder if you could put it on Marketplace, Pearl.
Oh, he was fussing about the paint, she said. Huh?
People are gonna fuss about everything. They're gonna try to manipulate you into thinking it's not worth your price.
Exactly.
But just say, if you want to take off 100 and say that's as low as I will go, walk away if you don't want to deal with me. See, if they walk away, it's like bye.
Right.
Hey, Jeffrey.
It's getting loud right here.
Jeffrey's here. He's still
Hey,
here.
Jeffrey.
G said he misses you, and he said hello. I haven't seen your sister make a comment.
Yeah, my husband tells me I'm having Suzy withdrawals.
Aw. Awesome. Phone withdrawal. When you call
If I
me.
get cranky or something, he goes, "Yeah, she's having Suzy withdrawals." My kids are telling me too. So he said, "You know it's bad."
That's funny. You're sweet. Well, we've missed you. I missed you. Hi. Are you having fun? Are you having fun on the
So let me tell you Marie's story from yesterday.
Okay.
So we went to this resort in Jamaica, and the son of the owner of the resort came and asked my husband. He says, "I need to speak to the father," and he said, "Do I have permission to talk to your daughter?" He wanted her to stay.
You don't want to get punched in the nose. That's funny.
So he says, "Can I sit next to you?" So Garrett tells me, "Push over, mama."
Did you
So
talk to
he,
him?
he got her number, and
Oh,
she said
really?
before we got back to the boat, he called her twice.
Oh, wow.
My husband said she could stay.
And
I have a passport. She said she don't have a passport. She couldn't stay. They were funny.
And then
ask,
was at the bus stop.
ask
Oh,
him
they
if
were
he
too funny.
works
Then the
all
bus driver tried to pick her up. So yeah.
Wow. Look at that, Marie.
Wait, I'm gonna pull over. I'm gonna come over here because it's loud.
She's a hottie in the Caribbean. So you can.
So yeah. So they wanted to. Yeah. I could have had a new son-in-law yesterday.
That was quick. He works
Yeah.
fast. Did you say the thing that I was thinking? Green card, green card.
Right. Right. Except, everybody tried to sell you weed online. They walk up to you and try to sell you weed, and I'm like, no. They like, "Oh yeah, I can sell you a roll," and I'm like, "No." And it's like, what am I gonna do with it when I get back on the ship? Go to jail? So
Yeah.
it's like, no. Right, rich daddy, huh? So yeah, it was a nice little place, except we weren't prepared to go to the beach. We thought we were just going shopping, and we were like sardines in this bus, and it was terrible. So
And the
anyway,
price I was with you when you went into that gift shop. The prices were high.
oh yeah, Marie paid $75 for this little, like, I don't know what it was, like a jumper type
Yeah.
dress,
I
you
would
know.
call it like a jumper culotte with a top. Yeah, it was like a one piece, a onesie. She paid
Yeah,
a lot of money for a onesie.
right. So I don't know, girl. But there's not much here, so we're probably going to be heading back to the boat in a little bit. Just um, a couple shops, and we're going to wait till we get to Mexico and do our shopping there.
Good idea.
Yeah.
But if there's something I like, find out what they're known for. Try to taste it or something. If they have, did you try any curry yesterday from Jamaica?
No, they had all they had was jerk chicken and jerk pork,
Okay.
and at that place that we were at, and rice and peas. So we waited till we got back on the boat to eat.
Okay. So no curry go for you. Well, maybe they have it
No
here.
curry goat for me.
Just
No, no. Now the person telling the tour and stuff, the tour guide, said she could bring us to our house and she could cook us some curry goat. But I'm like, no, thank you. So
I did that in the Bronx when my grandmother had a Jamaican. I'll call her an assistant for a while, like a woman who took care of her, and she was such a nice lady. And we would cook. She would help me cook curries, and my grandmother never ate them, but she just taught me how to do it. It was fun. I enjoyed it. And they were good, I felt. I don't like
Yeah.
the super hot.
Right.
I don't want Scotch bonnet peppers. Watch out for those. Watch
Right.
out.
Right.
They hurt every step of the way.
So what did I miss this week? Anything exciting?
I don't know what's exciting.
I don't know. Well, I mean, Husbands wasn't. It's not like exciting. Like, so we have tomorrow at Cayman Isle. I mean, Cozumel, and then we have a sea day, and then we'll be home. So
Well, Pearl just said she feels like people think your stuff's junk. You know what, Pearl? People will think whatever they think, and just know that the car has intrinsic value, and you want to protect it. So don't worry about what other people think. I mean,
yeah,
it's hard to give that advice because I'm a worrywart, but I
you'll
think that,
find the right person for it, Pearl.
yeah, that's what happens. Somebody will want it, and they'll think it's just great, and they'll give you some money. If you find that over time everybody's giving the same reply, then you might have to come down a little bit, but wait on it.
Right.
Unless there's a time constraint, and then make a decision. I wonder if you could take them to used car lots. They would probably do less.
They get like a consignment place.
They would give them a lot, but who knows?
Yeah. What? Y'all laughing at me? They laughing at me.
Why? Why are they laughing at you?
Why are you laughing at me? I know my arm hurts.
Why you didn't bring a
I don't have a selfie stick.
I feel like the chat just
You
stopped
do.
moving all of a sudden.
You do. It's in your car.
Well, if it's in my car, it doesn't do me very much good.
That's a good point. Purple just said that some kid in high school might want
Right, Purple?
Don't stop.
Definitely.
Don't stop it.
I agree.
That's true.
Some people get a kick out of that. I mean, back in the day, I had a friend who was around years. He used to buy cars from the penny savers, and he would buy them for about $250, and then he would like tune them up, change out the battery maybe, and he would wash them and polish them, and then he would ask for $500. So
Right. Y'all want some Tanzanite jewelry?
yes. But
Talk about
I
expensive.
think the first store off the water is probably overpriced.
All these stores right here are very, very overpriced. They got Havana Cuban cigars. They have diamond marquee, Tanzanite marquee, Tortuga, diamonds, Tanzanite, and Too Hot, which is t-shirts. So nothing exciting, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I've been missing you, so I've been going to auctions a lot, and I'm not going to stay, but you're not being around is costing me money. Haha. I'm hoping I'm going to sell some of the stuff.
I didn't bring my trunk.
So,
I did it night before we left.
Is there anybody here named Teresa Blue?
did they find something from?
They got somebody booked an excursion and they're not there.
So, what would you normally do? Would you take like a tour bus around the island to see what it looks like?
Yeah, so there's taxis. They'll take you shopping and to the beach. But they took us to a freaking souvenir shop. That's where they took us.
Yesterday, but maybe do a private one where you could tell them where you shop.
Yeah, nah, we just gonna wait till tomorrow.
Okay.
We're gonna go back to the ship where it's nice and quiet today because everybody's off. So it'll be really quiet. And I'm gonna walk around and take some pictures and stuff.
I was going to say jump in the pool, but you don't have to.
I didn't bring a swimsuit. I bring them and I never use them, so I didn't bring one.
T-shirt and shorts, jump right in.
Tonight is another elegant night that we have to dress for dinner, and
Okay.
hubby's bitching, and
Hey, Amy. Amy's here. She said
hey,
hi.
Amy.
Hi.
So I don't know. Y'all ready to go back?
Are you there? You might as well wait.
Oh, they said while I'm online, I better wait.
Oh yeah, they do get kickbacks. I was pretty sure that that gift shop was giving at least 10% to the tour bus guy for taking them to that area.
Yesterday we had like a discount because the lady gave us a number to wear, and they gave us a discount. It was a they got like a kickback or something from it. Let's see if we can walk over to the little souvenir shop.
Roxy came over to say hi to you.
Hey, Roxy.
Let's see. Can you see Roxy? Say hi to Roxy. Ooh, hi.
You're right, Glenn. And it was like Pakistani
Norton's
people
over.
who owned it.
Say hi, Norton. How are you doing? Say hi.
Norton. Hey, Norton.
Are you looking? Anyway, they came over. They heard your voice.
But that's because they love their Auntie Dawn.
They love Dawn.
So these are pretty.
What do you think?
$25.
Is it like a muumuu kind of dress or a dress dress?
No, it cinches at like under the bust. Oh, this is pretty. I don't know if y'all
Yeah,
can
that
see.
that was
Can I turn y'all around?
usually
I don't think I can.
on your camera settings. You could go into like the StreamYard camera settings and turn us around.
Oh, okay.
Or
Hold
maybe
on.
your house phone, but you can from StreamYard.
Oh shit, I lost y'all. I can't see because I can't.
We,
Oh, there
we,
it is.
we see you still.
Camera.
Now it's off.
No,
Back on.
I can't get in StreamYard because I'm on my phone.
Oh,
So I just have to.
maybe can you do it from the phone so the camera's coming off the other side?
I don't know. No. Let's see. Settings. Camera. Front facing.
That okay. That would probably work.
No.
It went blank, and then it went back to you.
All right. No, it only lets me front different cameras on the front.
All right.
That's it.
Oh,
So I'll show you this way.
oh, that's
It's a
pretty.
pretty little skimpy dress.
I like
Extra
I
small.
like the blue ones for you. You're looking at white. Look at the blue. That's your colors.
Yeah, well, it's an extra small, so that'll
Yeah.
fit my like arm. It might fit my hand, maybe.
What do they have? They must have some ones that are extra large for everybody.
I don't know.
Everybody likes roomy beach cover
Oh,
ups.
these are these are pretty.
Unless you're like probably size 2. Those are pretty. They have shells like that in a restaurant I go to.
Uh-huh.
But I don't go there much anymore. But I miss it. Those were really big in the 70s, I think. I remember that one of my friend's sisters had like a hippie hangout. He had those
Uh-huh.
everywhere. Well, and I don't hear anything. But we see nice bric-a-brac. What happened to Lisa? She was supposed to be thrifting with us.
Oh, look at the turtle.
Your picture for we can see a mug and some. Oh, now we see you. They had pretty things in there. Oh, that's cute.
The paperweight.
Okay.
Oh, look at these.
What is that?
I
Sand?
painted Coke bottle.
Okay. People are recycling
Those are
and
cool.
upcycling, maybe. I just threw away a Coke bottle. That was dumb.
Yeah, you could have tried painting on it, huh?
I didn't know. I did not know. I just thought, who's going to want to pay me money for that? And bye. I mean, I put it in the recycling.
This one is more expensive than the big one.
Well, it's schnazzy. It probably has.
I guess. Yeah, I guess.
Where's your big beach hat like everybody else has?
I don't have one. Excuse me. I didn't
Yeah,
bring one.
Glenn said take a look. Probably all made in China.
Take a look where?
Yeah, look on the bottom of those souvenirs and see if they're made in China.
Yeah, probably. Oh, these are pretty. Look.
Those are pretty.
Let's see how much. 30.
Perfect.
I guess that's not too bad. I like the sound it makes.
They're not too
Let's see.
bad. If you sold it at an auction, you probably get 7.
Yeah, right. Right. Only if you wanted it for yourself.
Right. You they probably paid like $4 for it.
Probably.
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, this is pretty.
That is really pretty. I want to do some tie-dyes. I actually have Glenn has given you some advice. He says you're a reseller, make some deals. You gotta
Right.
You gotta
I
say,
know.
look, this is way too much. I'm gonna
Well,
offer you
I did with my rum yesterday. I did with my rum yesterday. I was proud of myself because they came chasing me down to tell me, "Oh, this is a pretty top."
when Tony had a $40,000 estimate on repairing his chimney, which he knows that amount of goods could like build a whole entire room. He said no, and they said, well, how about 35? I mean, so 5,000 came up in 10 seconds, but he said the repair should have cost like no more than a couple grand. People are
Right.
they're like so overpriced.
Right. They gonna get what they can from you.
Really? I mean, like $2,000, he said, to put some bricks in like a square line for 3 feet. He thought, he figured,
Right.
he said he thought like maybe they'd come back at 5. Knowing it was, but
I was getting ready to say I lost my family.
Norton's crying. Well, you'll find each other on the boat. Don't worry. Just don't miss the boat.
No, they the last shuttle is at 3:30
Okay.
from here. But we fixing to head back. Well, Thomas got. Oh, they all got snowballs. Y'all didn't get me a snowball.
Really? Go get one.
Tell Suzy to get you one.
Suzy?
That's what happens. That's what happens when you go walk away with Suzy. The places that you don't tell nobody.
Y'all saw me walking.
So we saw a white lady with white hair. We didn't know.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
He said I should get you one. I'll get you one. I'm glad you
Show me your
get it.
snowball. What flavor you got? Strawberry. Oh, give me a bite.
How was it?
No. Garrett's tastes better.
What was Garrett? Coconut?
Gary, huh? Garrett had cherries, but they're not very flavorful.
Do they
Like
have
they're not.
and condensed milk?
There's not a lot of juice. Thomas is choking on his. It'll melt, honey.
Well, just go and see what flavors they have.
Oh, Jennifer, you saying I'm rude because I walked off from my family, or that I just came back and ate their snow cones?
The comment came closer to when they didn't give you one.
I know there was. I think it's rude they didn't buy me none.
You walked away.
But they said I walked away from them. So.
Well, no time.
Didn't tell us nothing.
I didn't tell, y'all saw me walking that way.
Uh-oh. Family feud.
No, they're saying if that would,
Yeah.
if that would have been one of them walk off, I'd have chewed them out. They got those two little shops, Marie. They ain't got nothing in them though.
Family
I'm
feud,
just saying
Cayman
though.
Island edition. This is what.
That's right. Jennifer said,
Uh-oh, frozen. See, she's her own snow cone now. She's frozen, but she'll defrost soon. I hope. I don't want that to be the last word that I hear from her. Take care, Glenn. I wish I had a trip. I hope she enjoys the trip. I'll have a trip. I'll be going to like I don't know. I have no place to go. I'll be taking the dogs on a walk around the block. That's exciting. We're gonna go take the dog on a nice walk on his birthday, and maybe I'll pick out a toy at Walmart. Maybe. I'm alone again. Sad. All right. Well, it's 11 o'clock. Should I just like end this broadcast since Dawn? Let's see if she comes back in 5 minutes. Are you laughing about? Do they get condensed milk on them snow cones? She always said that she loves condensed milk and a little bit of coconut. I think I don't know. I go, really? Is that a thing? But she loves that. I mean, I'm not used to the sweet taste of it, but I tried it. Yeah, let's see. We'll wait a few more minutes and see if she comes back. Go as long as I like. I'll go. I just need I need something to play off of. It's hard for me to just talk about nothing. I need a subject. I mean, if someone asks me a question, I can answer it. Yeah, it's a thing. Cheryl likes it. Are you from the islands by any chance? Because that's why I asked if she they used to put condensed milk on ice as a treat. So I thought it gets like a little more like firm, sticky, like a toffee. Yeah, whatever happened to Lisa? We just saw her walking in and then it went off. I tell ya. Well, who wants to pop on? Cheryl, you want to pop on? Well, back in the day, we used to keep extra cans of evaporated milk, like in case of a milk shortage or something. But my mom used to hold it for so many years, it would look rotten when we'd open it up. That's probably why I hate everything, because everything she ever served was like probably old. You got to run too? Oh, you're taking him out to Walmart. Wow, that's a lot. He has to drive 45 minutes and a 3-hour trip. That's a long trip. Well, have a good time. I hope you buy some good stuff and drive safely. You're from Barbados. Bonjour means you're from Barbados? I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm sorry for being ignorant and not knowing. Bonjour. Bajan, like Cajun. Oh, you're Bajan because you're Barbados Cajun. Is that what that means? Is it now like, is the light bulb coming on that I'm understanding? Yeah, you're going to pop on and you can question me. Okay, do it. Let me look. Cheryl is trying to come on. And that sounds good. You can put condensed milk on bread, toast it, and then put some sprinkled coconut and then toast a coconut. That would be good. Yeah. Yay, Cheryl. Let me see. Do I have to look where the guests are? So is there still a link at the top that can you just click on that link? We're waiting for Cheryl. I don't have a brand. There's comments, banners, and brands. Do I have to put the link back in, or can she hit on the highlighted link because I'll do that. Oh, she's here. Yay. Wait, I thought I saw you. Okay. How do I get you in? Add to stream. There you go.
Hi.
Hi. It's so hard for me to work technology. I'm reading it and the words are so small and I'm like, there you go. So now tell us about being a Bayesian. It's a Cajun from Barbados?
No, it no, I'm from Barbados, and the slang for somebody from Barbados is a Bajan.
A Bayesian. But I bet you it rhymes with Cajun. So
I mean, the correct term is a Barbadian, but if you're from Barbados, then you're Bajan.
a Barbadian.
Yeah.
That's a mouthful. Having to say Barbadian. Bayesian is easier, that's for sure.
And because I'm from Barbados, I'm a gem, so I'm Get
So,
it?
so you ended up in cold Pennsylvania? Like,
I know, right?
really?
I'm looking for some warm to move to. Not like you who want to come to Pennsylvania. I want to get out.
Well, honestly, I don't like humidity, and that's more my problem with being in the hotter places in America. I mean, we have the summers up here, and they're plenty hot and humid, and I don't like the humidity. So a lot of I would probably be better off in the desert so far as it being dry, but I still don't like being hot, hot, hot. Then it's like walking into a pizza oven. I went to the desert in the summer. It was boiling hot.
I don't humidity, but the summer here is great, but the winters, man, they kill me. I just can't. And by the way, it's the first time I've ever been live.
Yay! Congratulations.
So if anybody asks me anything, I can't see anything.
All right, so here it is. Ask Cheryl anything. So how long have you been in the USA? Up in the northern,
Wow, I've been here. I've been over 30 years.
Oh, so just 3 years? Wow.
30 years.
Oh,
30.
30 years, that's a long time.
Came to the country when I was 16.
Your sound is kind of cutting out a little, so you do have a cool accent, and your sound is cutting out. So, say what you were saying. So you came up here because
I came here when I was 16.
Oh, 16. You were young, and so did you? You came here when you were 16, and you probably ended up in the high schools up here. Is that what happened?
Yeah, my mother was already here. My mother was here. So I had no choice.
Well, that's true. If your mom decides to move anywhere, you're going to go. I mean, unless you're going to stay, unless it's a divided family, right? So, I mean, hopefully moms will take their kids when they move. Right? That would be unfortunate if not. My mom moved when I was a young child, but she moved in the same building. So we moved from the first floor to the 11th floor. So the move was pretty easy. We just had to take an elevator. Anyway. And then when I left, I went away for a few years, and I ended up moving into the same building on the 7th floor. And my grandmother moved in on the 10th floor, so we pretty much took over the building. So it became a family building. It was our compound, not like the Kennedy compound, which probably had a water view. It was it was in the Bronx, in New York City. But we all, I like being near I wanted to be near my parents. I didn't want to be with them, but I wanted to be able to lock the door and get away. It's nice to have some time away.
We were in Brooklyn for, we moved to Brooklyn. I lived in Brooklyn for most of the time till I got into the military. And
Pearl's asking who has the TV on. Do you have the TV on in your room?
no, it's off. I'm getting the feedback on the.
It was sounding good when you put your head to like the side of the seat you're sitting on. It sounded a little better for some reason, but it could have just been circumstantial.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. So you lived in Brooklyn, and then why did you move to the Pocono area?
I was looking for quiet.
I was too, and I ended up in a
for quiet, but it's not quiet here anymore.
Oh,
Because I've been about years now. So
I want to live city like a town, like a historic town adjacent. You know what I mean? Either like I want to be able to have trees, so I don't have to. I don't want to hear my neighbors sneeze. Okay, so, but so I want to be able to have, and I want to be able to like grow some vegetables or my husband likes that. So plant some fruit trees. Hopefully, I'll live long enough to get a piece of fruit because it takes time. So
I mean, where I am, I'm in a big community, and I'm in a big community in Tokyo.
did you say you're in a gated community? And so gated communities are tough because they tell you what size dog you can have and what kind of window treatment you could put on, and don't leave your garage door open. And like
driveways, like
I would hate. We don't want that. I mean, we don't want that because
they're right in the beginning, but now it's just not.
I think it's too many rules. I mean, if I were alone and they would like do all the plowing up to my door, I might think that that's a good thing.
They just
well, then, oh well. I mean, I hate to say it. It's like we don't want to pay somebody right now to cut the lawn, so I'm dependent on my husband to do it. But for a while, he wasn't, like when I was first dating him, he wasn't doing it. And for a while, my ex was still taking care of my lawn. And some people would say, why was he doing that? But we shared a dog that was alive. So he would come to see the dog, then he'd mow my lawn, and then I would drive him home. And it was good. And he said, I consider it penance because I was an awful boyfriend. And I was like, and so I would laugh and say, do all the penance you want. Hey, Susanna, how are you? This is
no,
Cheryl.
Especially in the winter time when you plow you in. You go out, you shovel your driveway, clear it. By the time you get inside and the plow comes in, plow it again. And they don't come back and clear it out.
We now have a snow blower, but that happens to us too. But we didn't get a lot of snow this year. We only had a shovel once. So, I mean, the rest of the snow just melted quick. So we were lucky. I think I'm moving into a place that might be way worse. I don't know what's going on. I was looking to save money on the taxes in New Jersey are so high. It's insane. But Pennsylvania is just a little bit less. The thing is, Tony's family still lives here.
Yeah.
I mean, I would rather live in like Maryland or someplace, but, or, central Maryland.
It really is, especially but
It's hard to hear you. Your words go in and out. So I'm just letting you know, I'm not ignoring what you're saying, but it's hard to hear what you said. So, I mean, I might hear like the start of a word and then I can't hear the end of the word.
I'm getting a feedback.
You're getting feedback. I don't know how to make it better. Sometimes if you go into the settings from the StreamYard, like it'll say audio and you could push a button. Maybe I could try. I don't want to try it. I'm afraid I'll just.
Yeah, we're not going to try that. We're not going to try that. This is the first time. I'm going to figure it out eventually.
All right. So
What?
Suzanne
Anyway,
Rivals came and said hi. So anyway, what are you doing today? What's your?
I'm about to get off.
You're about to get off. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get off too because I don't see Dawn coming back. And thank you for coming on and being our first guest. That's awesome.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's nice meeting you or seeing you. I know I say hi, but it's nice to see your face. Your pretty smiling face. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. So everybody, we're going to wrap things up because it doesn't look like Dawn's coming back. And I hope everybody has a great week. Hopefully, like when Dawn comes back, maybe we could do a pop-up and we'll see you all. And I just hope if anybody's a reseller that you have great sales. And if you're not, I hope you feel good and just have a great week and take care. Next week we'll be on Dawn's channel. So thank you for coming. Bye.